As we mentioned, it is hoped the policy inferno will free up money to throw at the cost of living crisis. It comes as Statistics New Zealand confirmed today food prices have soared 12% in a year. That's the highest annual increase since 1989. Fruit and vegetable prices rose 23.1%, groceries were up 12.2%, while meat, poultry and fish prices rose by 9.8%. And because of all this inflation, the government is boosting main benefits to match inflation, meaning a family on a benefit with children will receive an extra $40 per week. Students will get an extra $20 a week, while pensioners' superannuation will go up by just over $100 a week for a couple. Political reporter Amelia Wade has more.
Go inside Kilburnie Red Cross op shop and you're welcomed with a smile.
I've been at the Red Cross for 13 years and I love it.
Both Fiona and her workmate Ashika get the benefit.
Like I myself have food allergies as well, and their prices have gone up high, so yeah, I need some kind of support.
They're both finding it's no longer quite enough.
I think it was like $12 a kg of lemons. Yeah.
In a cost of living crisis, we can't leave behind those on the lowest incomes who rely on the government for support. I know that every little bit helps when it comes to making ends meet.
In 2019, the government tied benefit rises to wage increases, but because that hasn't kept up with the cost of living, this year they've tied it to inflation, raising benefits by 7.22%. It means a single beneficiary with no kids will get an extra $19.80. A solo parent will get an extra $31.80, and a couple who are both on benefits who have children will get an extra $40.80.
The government is focused on the bread and butter issues.
Specifically on bread and butter, bread prices are up 10% in a year and butter's up nearly 6%. A loaf and a block with a bag costing Newshub over $9 today.
To buy a loaf of Molenberg toast bread, you'd be paying around $4, maybe $4.50. If you're looking for a block of butter, it'd be around $7.
The Prime Minister basically had to pile the policy onto the scrap heap to pay for the super expensive super increases. In January, in our latest Newshub Read research poll, we asked, should the retirement age stay at 65? The majority, 66%, said yes, while 25% said no. Can you now rule out increasing super?
Look, it's not something that I have even turned my mind to. If we were to change that, we would do that in the general election campaign.
So, still no commitment either way whether he'll keep or tweak the super expensive super scheme. Amelia Wade, Newshub.
Well, political editor Jenna Lynch joins us now live from Parliament in Wellington. And Jenna, is this the end of the great policy reset?
One more big bang to go, and it's a highly anticipated one, the Three Waters reset. That's been delayed a bit by its Minister, Kieran McAnulty, having to focus all of his energy on the cyclone response. Environmentalists will rightly be miffed about today's announcement, culling a whole bunch of climate policy without telling us what they are going to do to bring down emissions in the absence of that policy. And among those that won't be happy is the Green Party. Not only is Chris Hipkins differentiating himself from Jacinda Ardern, he's also differentiating Labour from the Green Party in an election year. And while it may not be super intentional, it's not necessarily a bad thing electorally to have a bit of public show of tension between those two parties. Labour can scoop up some of the centre, the Greens can scoop up what's left on the left, and that, in theory, is how you form a government.
All right, Jenna, thank you very much.